Welcome to Spring LIB.
All right, guys, doing problem 88 of chapter 14. Which of the following is the stronger base? Perchlorate or aniline? Well, perchlorate's conjugate acid is perchloric acid, which is a strong acid. So perchlorate is not basic by any stretch of the imagination. So the correct answer is aniline. All right, now they want to know which stronger base, H2O or C6H5NH2. Well, water can act as an acid or a base, but it's not particularly basic. Like if I were to just leave if I have a glass of just pure water, its pH is going to be 7. Well, if I have a solution of aniline, its pH is going to be greater than 7 because it's more basic. So, aniline, that's going to have a Kb at 3.8 times 10 to negative 10. And so I would say that aniline is going to be more basic. Like, even though it is a pretty weak base. Which is a stronger base, hydroxide or aniline? Well, hydroxide is actually a strong base that will readily react with excess protons in solution to form water. Like that's why metal hydroxides are so strongly basic, because the hydroxides enter the water very readily where they can react. Now, which is the stronger base, aniline or methylamine? And we have methylamine that has Kb of 4.38 times 10 to the negative 4. Aniline has a Kb of 3.8 times 10 to the negative 10th. The higher Kb, the more basic you are. So methylamine is going to be more basic than aniline. All right, next. Which is the stronger acid, perchloric acid or C6H5NH3? Well, C6H5NH3 is the conjugate acid to aniline, so it's going to be a weak acid. No, perchloric acid, that's a strong acid, so that's going to be the stronger. That's going to dissociate completely. Now, which is a stronger acid, H2O or C6H5NH3? So the Ka for aniline is going to be the product of your the product of Ka and Kb is going to be Kw, which is 1 times 10 to negative 14th. So the Ka of aniline, let me see if I can move this over. That's going to be a 10 to the negative 14 divided by 3.8 times 10 to the negative 10th. That's going to be 2.63 times 10 to the negative 5. So it's going to be a weak acid. And water is really, like, overall, it's more of a neutral species since it can flow both ways in about equal proportion. So I would say the stronger acid in this case is C6H5NH3 plus. Now, which is stronger acid? Aniline or C6H5NH3 plus, this aniline's conjugate acid, or methylammonium, CH3NH3 plus. Now, remember, the weaker the acid, the stronger its conjugate base, and conversely, the weaker the base, the stronger its conjugate acid. So the one that's going to have a stronger acid is the one that's going to be a weaker base. So methylamine has a higher Kb value than aniline. So methylamine is a stronger base than aniline. So that means that in terms of conjugate acid, methylene's conjugate acid is going to be a weaker acid than aniline's conjugate acid. That means that aniline's conjugate acid is going to be the stronger acid.